Let's have an energetic start to the day. There are so many places to visit and people to meet. It is day 3 of our playthrough of A Place for the Unwilling. And to be perfectly honest with you guys, I have made a few things. First, let's read what we have here. There's a message from Florence Payton. She wants me to go and visit her at Lady Mere, the establishment she manages. It could be a good opportunity to get to know her better. Harriet Clinton has left me a note. My dear, please come by my shop as soon as possible. I need to ask you an urgent favor. Come. It sounds as if she's in a tight spot. I should go. Miles Stout, the young revolutionary who gives out the Union newspaper, has left me a note. Look for my cart. I have a job that'll give you stiff but a little taster. It's signed The Revolution. Well, as I said, I've done a few things here. To be honest, I started the game again, but I've done only the things I've been doing in our playthrough that I've uploaded to YouTube. The only change here is that I've started writing down the prices in all the shops, so I invested my money a bit more, well, a bit better. Okay, so the only real difference here is I have a bit more cash here. I might have also completed the quest for Mrs. Harriet, the one with cleaning the shop. Oh, this one is closed too? I need to wait for the newspaper until 10. Just a while. Every morning Giles Stanbury goes to the trouble of updating this billboard with the latest news. Oh, well, that's nice. Okay, Giles, now give me a newspaper. You have come here with an insatiable thirst for current affairs, am I right? Let's see if we have something that will satisfy it. It costs the same as always, sir. No change, neither up nor down. 8 coins, and you walk away with a copy of the journal. I have 183 coins in my wallet, so that's not a problem. There you are, Giles. And there is your copy, all nicely folded for you, sir. Okay. Sorry, I didn't actually need anything more. I hope you have an excellent day, sir. Oh, so too. Let's look at the documents in that case. Oh, wow. We have a lot of journals. Shocking assault. Buccaneer from the red zone leaves Lucy Zhao half-blind. He'll pay dearly for this. These were the unflinching words spoken by Police Commissioner August Thompson to this newspaper, the only publication worthy of such a name, as the reader will doubtless know. There are no words for what this bastard has done. Leave a young lady blind in one eye like that. I'll say it again, he'll pay dearly for what he's done. Yes, so the story here seems to be that a young seaman, well, not young, an as yet to be identified seaman, physically assaulted Lucy Zhao and her companion, and he threw a stone at her and blinded her in the left eye. Well now, Tabitha Zhao, the head of one of the city's most respected families, mother of our victim here, has asked that the town hall observe a minute of silence tomorrow for the tragedy which has befallen her daughter. She has also confirmed having entered already into discussions with Florence Payton to commission the construction of a costly ocular globe sculpted from mother of pearl. Yeah. Okay. So strange things are beginning to happen. Well, not maybe that strange, but an assault on a young lady? That is unbecoming. So anyway, first of all, I am going to go to Miss Florence. She wanted something from me. Then maybe I'll trade a bit. Then go to Miss Harriet and look for the young revolutionary. Well, first of all, there's something I wanted to talk with you today. Okay. Je suis désolé, mon ami, but I don't have a second to stop and chat today. Très occupé. Excuse me? So you didn't want to talk to me? Oh, the task she gave me. Right, that's another thing. I got a quest from her, and she wanted me to feed the poor. About that thing I was taking care of. Je suis désolé, mon ami, but I don't have a second to stop and chat today. Okay, so I think I refused that quest anyhow. She only wanted me to do that. So that's no loss. Okay, I've come here to trade. And I would like to sell her. Do I want to sell her anything? I don't think so. I would lose stuff if that would be the case. Now, I'll take a minute to write down the prices here. I'll be back in a second. Okay, and I've bought some attire from her. And then I think I'll just go to the other shop and try to sell Mrs. Harriet what I've bought here. With a bit of luck, we'll make some more money. It's nearly 11 a.m. And when I play without reading out those dialogues, the time seems to be going a lot less fast. And that would make no sense. So if you read longer, you have less time to do stuff during the day. That would be a pretty frustrating mechanic, wouldn't it? It would be in a tight spot, I think, if that was the case. For now, though, I'll try to make haste to Mrs. Harriet. Okay, here we are. Let's trade first. Good morning, good morning. What a pleasure to see you here again, my dear. Oh dear, I'm getting all emotional with these visits being paid me by such a good-looking gentleman. Emotional and maybe a little bit affectionate, too. First of all, I would like to trade. So, first, I'm gonna write down the prices. And I'm going to sell her the attire that I've bought. Will make me just a little bit of money. That would make me more. And that's okay. Right, now let's buy some stuff from her. Buy some canned food. And yeah, some combustibles. Now let's talk to her about what she wanted from us. Yeah. I'll let her go on. Anyway, where was I? That tongue of yours, Harriet. You never know what you're doing with it. Or almost never. I wanted to say that you've got me worrying. To tell the truth, you seem an awful bore today. A bit like poor Henry. Bloodless, lacking initiative, and leadership. Well, that's what I think anyway. I could be wrong. Cannot be more mistaken. The blood is pumping through my veins, and I'm perfectly capable of standing up tall and cracking on with whoever I feel like. Ooh, looky here, the little master's on his high horse today. Don't you worry, I've got the perfect medicine to bring you down a peg or two. There's nothing like a couple of boisterous kids to bring out the leader in you, my dear. A couple of kids like mine. Here's my challenge. Get them to do their homework before the day ends. They're as sharp as tacks and lazy as koalas. What do you say? Will you try and convince my snotty little brats to do their homework? You know what? Let's do it. Yes, with great pleasure, Harriet. Fantastic. Well, they're right in front of you. I brought them with me to avoid the house becoming a complete tip. And poor Lois has a fever, and now my poor Elias has to look after her as if his hands weren't already full with these two rascals. Right, to the task at hand. Okie dokie. I guess those are the two brats she was talking about. I'm a merry boy, and you're a bourgeois pig. Swallow my wrench. If I'm a bourgeois pig, I'll buy your wrench off you, so I can bust your head open with it. That's a trick. Not a trick. The ones with the cash make the rules. Feel the pain, you starving wife. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh, what are you playing? We're playing bourgeois pig and grubby pleb. And, who's winning? The bourgeois. The bourgeois always wins. Ha ha! Hey, don't talk to him. Why? I saw him talking to Mum. He's definitely come to make us do our homework. So, you want us to do our homework, do you? I promised your mother. Oh, how funny. Okay, smarty pants. We've only got 2 homework questions today. Just 2. Maths and English. Listen carefully and don't forget. If you're a bit slow, you may want to write this down. I'm a shopkeeper who sells apples for 15 shillings each. And I want to buy apples. I have £4 and £1 is 20 shillings. If he buys 3 apples with his £4, how much money will he have left? £1 and 15 shillings? A smarty pants. We've got ourselves a smarty pants. A specky smarty pants. But I don't even wear glasses. Now for the second exercise. English. Fill the gaps with the missing words. The sentence is, love is something, and lovers cannot see. The pretty something that themselves commit. Come on, booger face. What are the missing words, huh? Fatty Wester would get it. In a flash. Right, I think the words are blind and follies. Love is blind and lovers cannot see the pretty follies that themselves commit. Look at you, booger face. He's obviously read the bard. So, it seems that's all. Was it really so hard? You could have done it yourselves if you'd stopped loafing about. Yay, we did it! About that thing I was taking care of. You've done it! You've convinced those little monsters to do their work. Huh, I mean, my dear sweet children, of course. What's your secret, my darling? No, don't tell me. You've drugged them, haven't you? Ha ha! Thanks a billion times over anyway. We'll do good business together, you and I. If you please me as much as you have today, you can rest assured that my prices will seem like they're the best in the city. Much better than that stuck-up and so-and-so Peyton. I hope that precious Eiffel Tower of hers topples on her head. Ta-ta, dear. See you again soon. Okie dokie. That's done. We need to find Miles Stout. We need to visit some people. The statue seems to represent... Oh, okay. Cursed families. We need to learn the history of the city, of the 7 families, of which only 2 have survived. Anything more? I don't think so. So off to the port quarter. The port quarter should be... I guess that will be... Yeah, the place in the north with the smallest houses. That will make sense. Let's check it out then. And then when we'll be getting back, we'll just talk with some shadows and... Oh, what is this? Oh, this might actually be the boy we're looking for. Hey, you! You! Listen good, stiff butt. Listen real good, 'cause I'm not the kind of guy who repeats himself, capiche? My name is Miles Stout, and I'm a unionist. And you, from what my union mates have told me, are a stiff-butt from out of town. Listen good. We are at war. The stuck-up stuff-butts against the lobstermen, the machinists, the barbers, the tinkers, and the whores. All the working stiffs. Ones with money coming out of their ears against who don't have a damn penny to their names. If you just read the journal, then you'll only know the side of the story that those pigs want you to know. Want to see the other side? Come see me. I'll give it to you cheap. The union, stiff-butt. The union is the truth. Everything else is just started up bullshit. Revolution or death. Come and see me whenever, and you can bet the union will find jobs for you. So, stiff-butt, now you know. Either you're with us, or you're against us. Buy the union. Yeah, the only paper that speaks the truth in this city. If you want a newspaper, it's 3 coins. I have 7 of them, so let's get to it. Well, 3 coins do. Here you are. I didn't think a stiff-butt like you would be seen out and about in our part of town. I just can't stay away from you, Miles. I think about you all day long. Alright, comrades. Yes, companions. No, you're just not my type, you know. Too scrawny. Let's get to business. That bastard August has really got us by the balls this time. They've beaten their way into the warehouses of the Union, and now we've got no grub to give out this week. We have many comrades who will go through hell if we don't find food. And then, to make it worse, that stiff-butt Wallace is gonna leave us looking like a bunch of wankers with his latest crowd pleaser. He's gonna hand out food in the neighborhood this weekend, by which everyone will be desperate. I need you to get me 2 big food parcels. You're a trader, so you can buy those at the shop. No, it's a lot, but you may be a stiff, but you're a damn smart one. Come, get to it, comrade. Time's running out. Anarchy or death. Okay. Committed. Right. Where should I go first? In that case. Oh, you know what? Of course, first I should read the Union. What does the Union write about? What's going on in the factories? Comrades, this is an appeal from the Revolution. If you work in the factories, please show up at the syndicate. It doesn't matter if you're a machine worker, a mechanic, a stoker, security. I know you're scared of Lawrence and that there are spies everywhere, but the things you see on the job every day are crucial nuggets of information for our revolution. Well now. Not that interesting, really. Let's go that away. Apples. Let's go. Ooh, what is this? Hoyt's General Store. Huh. Something, dear customer. Ooh, we found the 3rd store. And this is Gale. Namaste, good sir. I hope you have heard of Hoyt General Stores and Antiques. Gale Hoyt, at your service for whatever you may need, as long as it's within my ability to provide it. Our shop, as you will have deduced, if you can read the sign, is divided into 2 sections. Hoyt Antiques is dedicated solely to just that, the sale of every kind of valuable relic for even the most exacting collector. In Hoyt General Stores, you'll find the same goods you would expect in any similar establishment. Believe me, our prices are unbeatable. Well, let's trade then. I'd like to take a look at the goods you have in your window display today. Okay, time to write down the prices, of course. And now let's look at what we can sell her. We have some canned food. We've bought it for... Where have we bought it? I can't really remember. It's either at... I can't remember where we've bought it. That's a pity. Now, combustibles. I don't think it's worth it. But I do think we can lose the canned food. That'll bring us 400 and something. That should be a good deal. Yeah, and we still have 2 pieces of combustibles, and that would give us 600. That would be a pretty good deal, but I'm not sure this is the place to sell it. And we can't purchase anything more, which is a pity. And we actually have no more business here. That is actually everything I wanted, isn't that? Now, you see, I'm busy. Leave me alone. And those are the antiques. Boys Antiques. Let's visit that shop. Why don't we? Oh, that's her again, isn't it? Ah, still her. Oh, well, in this sanctuary for good commerce. Well, my good sir, your question has caught me quite unprepared. I don't know. What are you curious about? Tell me about yourself, Gale. I want to get to know my client. Oh, sir, what can I say about myself? There's so little to tell. Anyway, it's really my father who's your client. I'm only concerned with what happens on the other side of the counter. But I suppose I can tell you how we came to be here. It's a rather jigyasu tale. Curious. A curious tale. My father and I are from Mirzapur. Do you know of it? To be honest, Gale, I'm really more of a domestic animal. I've hardly ever been away from home. Domestic animal? Ha! Like a Beli or a Karagosh. Oh, forgive me, sir, I did find that rather amusing, and don't be sad about not knowing more of the world. I may be young and foolish, but I've seen a lot of it. And from my experience, there isn't all that much that's worth seeing. Let me tell you a little about my home as I remember. Mirzapur. It's a beautiful city. It was. I have no idea what's it like now. In Mirzapur, the Ganges meets the hills of Vindhya, some very old mountains from before the arrival of the Raj. There are many beautiful waterfalls, and once, a long time ago, there were trees as well. An enormous forest. The Raj transformed it into something else, a city of merchants like my father, my mother, my brother and myself. We sold precious, brightly colored rugs and silks. There were no antiques back then, I remember it very clearly. I began selling at a very early age, you know? At the age of just 5, I was already helping Mum. My brother, Gopati, wasn't yet old enough to help. He just ran around and laughed. I thought we were happy, sir. I really did. I don't remember us ever wanting for anything. But my father told us that we weren't happy, that we could never be happy under the oppression of the English, that we had to find a new country to be free. So we packed everything and left our silks and rugs behind. We booked passage to the west, to the land of opportunities, as always people call it. And that's where my story ends for today. I need to go back to work, or father will get angry. I'll tell you about our boat crossing another day. Namaste, good sir. Thank you for listening. Okie dokes, we've done a good deed. Listened a bit to the story of a merchant. Where should we go now? Let's explore. I'm sorry I can't devote any more time to you. I'm run off my feet today. Okay, so let's explore the port quarter. This is the port quarter, isn't it? Oh wow. What is this? I shouldn't go around opening doors randomly. That's how one ends up in jail. You might be right there. Where are we? Police station west, warehouse area north, park east. Okay, so we have an idea, at least. Should I be roaming around here without an idea where I'm headed? That might be the police station. Let's pay this place a visit. We have a bar at the police station? How is that possible? Is there anyone here to talk to? Can't you see I'm busy? Leave me alone. Oh, look at this person. Well, well, well. Who do we got here then? The hangman's friend. Ha ha! I am August Thompson, or if you prefer, the law of this place. The law here begins and ends precisely where my truncheon begins and ends. You understand me? But don't go thinking that stiff butts get free rein. I keep an eye on everyone. So tread carefully and be good, eh? Or August will find you. And he won't be best pleased. Oh, look what you've got here. The young master, the hangman's little school chum. To tell you the truth, I wasn't expecting you, but you all like to go down into the sewers from time to time, right? I know all about that, going down into the sewers. Are the rats to your liking? Well, I think it's still too soon to say. There's a great variety. Look at the little master. He's like a pig but talks like an angel. My Aunt Maggie would have liked you. The next time I'll see you, I'll show you a real sewers. This one up here is a little master's sewer. The good shit's down below. Down below. Down below, my little rats. Down below. Okay. I'm not sure this person likes me. And I'm going to get out of here. Well, I still can. I don't have nothing. I have no business in the police department here. Oh, that's not the exit. Let's get back to the part of town I know. Go and sell the combustibles, I guess, in Miss Peyton's shop. That's for one. Then probably buy the new journal, if I haven't already. No, I already bought that. What can I do? Let's take a look in here. In that case, what is this place? This is the park. I don't need to be strolling around the park today. I've seen you cross the bridge before. You live in the rich neighborhood? I really want to move there. Good luck with that. Let's get out of here. Time's a wasting. And then maybe I'll visit some old friends. Yep, let us trade. Again. Let's sell her. What do we got left here? Combustibles, 138. That's the same price we saw there in the other place, but let's do that. 696. Not a bad amount. Plan here is to go back to Miss Adler now. Maybe she'll have something interesting to tell me. Or maybe we'll visit the widow. Oh, look at this. Lucas is here. My dear Dante, joy and exultation. The more perfect something is, the more pleasure and suffering one derives from it, don't you think? Ah, so it is, my dear Virgil. The better something is, the more we suffer for it. Absolutely. Those poor unhappy creatures. Pity them. How little philosophy there is in the world up there. The poor wretches, indeed. It so happens that you being here is most convenient. There's a certain incunabulum whose current location is an utter mystery. One might say it was already in the seventh circle, en route to the eighth. Liber Ivonus is the title of the missing item. Do you know it? I must be honest with you, Lucas, I don't know it. Not even the name. That's quite astonishing news. Well, that's why you need me be your Virgil. Ah, your friendly Charon for the passage into a strange land. Regarding the incunabulum, I know I must have left it on one of these shelves, but I've no idea which one. Seek it out for me, Dante. Please, take all the time you need. So, now I have to go back to his shop. That's a bit of a strange thing in this game, that those people, I don't know, tend to spawn in random places, and they're not really aware of where they are. So I guess that Lucas should have given me that quest while being inside his shop, but obviously he didn't. These books haven't all been put on the shelves. The lost book in this box. Well, could it? I guess no. Liber Ivonus. Yes, that's what Lucas was looking for. I should take it straight back to him. Okay. It took me a lot of time, though. Let's make haste. Here we are. And of course he's gone. Now that is irritating. I'm gonna go with my earlier plan and visit Miss Adler. What is happening here? There's like a secret room there. She doesn't want to talk to me right now. But that looks like a secret room. What the heck? The colors of the concoctions are extraordinarily vivid. Okay, cannot do anything about that. Oh, this is not working as intended. Given that she already has a skull in plain sight, I wonder what Dana keeps locked away in this casket. The combination of smells is dizzying. I'd better leave. A table with an open book and various utensils used for alchemy. Is she a witch? I don't understand the language that most of these books are in, but they all terrify me. Let's look at the great big mirror. No, we can't. The humble bed of Dana Allen. Well now, that's pretty interesting. A bronze cauldron with some concoction bubbling inside. And Miss Dana is nowhere to be seen. I should probably question her about her secret room. It's 6 already. I am going to go back to Lucas's shop once more. Don't worry, I will cut this part out. Because, to be perfectly honest with you guys, travel in this game is a bit tedious. There's a lot of tracking, especially when the characters I want to meet don't show up in the places they are supposed to. Now, here you are. Here you go. I think I found the misplaced item, Lucas. You have indeed. Library bonus, my dear companion. The incunabulum in divine Latin. I still haven't managed to get hold of the Punic or Casheta versions. And Denord's French is a humdrum affair, like all French things, but this Herculean labor of Adkins and Jones, and fully completed. By way of a reward, allow me to read you a passage. Ahem. Wisdom ineffable shall be thine, and mastery beyond the conquest of mortals, if thou wilt but worship me and become my thrall. Not a bad piece of advice for you, my dear Dante. Not bad at all. Have a nice day. We cannot trade anymore this day. So I guess it's time to turn ourselves in, so to speak. Let's take a nap, I think, and finish this day. It's 7 p.m. already, and for our brave hero, this has been enough. I will get inside Dana's house once more in the hopes that she will be there and will be able to speak. Oh yeah, here she is. Is life treating you well, Mrs. Allen? Well, my dear, so I won't lie to you, I feel terrible. It's coming up to 2 weeks since we buried Henry. 2 weeks since we left him in there, in the ground. My poor boy. Come, Mrs. Allen. There. I'm just so alone. First Archibald, then my Henry. It seems I'm condemned to lose all of my loved ones. Henry really never spoke to you about Archibald? His father? Well, as far as I can imagine, there's no way he could have told you about him. He spent all of a few days with him before ending up in that terrible orphanage. Well, Mrs. Allen, you weren't at the slaves of the sacred art. Everything at the orphanage was of the highest quality, no matter how much its name may suggest the opposite. It wasn't for nothing that we were carefully selected for our manners and behavior, or, as in Henry's case, supported by our families through a considerable outlay. I think you're viewing it all through rose-tinted spectacles, my dear, but who can blame you? A poor little boy who didn't even know the mother who engendered him. Listen to Dana. It was a frightful place. Full stop. Anyway, my husband Archibald Allen was a highly talented man. A significant portion of the urban design of our city is down to him. He could have been mayor instead of that inept Zimmer we have to put up with, though we can only hope not for much longer. But Archie had no ambition beyond spending the days locked away in his study, dreaming of unseen things. I would have loved to introduce you to him. He was a boy trapped inside a big, strong man. His sparkling eyes crackled with inspiration, but that problem with his blood struck him down in his prime. All very sad. Thank you so much for listening to this old woman, my dear. I'll have more stories for you another time. Now, I think I need to be alone for a little while. So, we won't even acknowledge the fact that she's some kind of witch with a moonwalk. Some kind of witch with a secret study. Okay then. Don't have any problems with that, I guess. Guess it's time to go to bed and think about our adventures. As soon as I look at the bed, I inevitably feel tired. Let's go to sleep. Let's call it a day.